Coming up, AI is pricing out the average consumer out of computer parts.
And I take on my co-anchor in a Fortnite 1v1. The tech edition of the FTC Soundcheck starts now. Welcome to the FTC Soundcheck. I'm Jace DeMarco.
And I'm Daniel Garcia. In computer news, AI is making it unaffordable for the average consumer to buy high-end computer parts, with AI data centers buying up all the RAM for computers, driving prices up, and using up crucial RAM to redirect production capacity towards high profit. One of the larger RAM manufacturers like Micron is shutting down its consumer business to sell more AI RAM.
NVIDIA, the graphics card company, is bringing back the 30 series graphic cards to keep up with consumer demand. OpenAI and other AI companies are buying up all the 50 series graphic cards for their VRAM. In addition, AI data centers are affecting the planet. The International Energy Agency found that AI data centers use as much electricity as 100,000 households. An environmental and energy study found that data centers can consume up to 5 million gallons of water per day. Now let's see what those parts do that AI is taking away from the average consumer.
To get more of an understanding of what is inside of a personal computer, I have the remains of an old PC on this desk. I am also joined by Seth Kleinman, a member of the 5 Towns IT department. Thank you so much for joining me.
Of course.
So let's get into what is actually inside of a computer. So let's start with, what is a motherboard and what does it actually do?
Of course, so right here is the motherboard, and I like to call it's basically like the power center of the computer. So this circuit board is basically what's going to power all the other parts. Your CPU we're going to talk about, the RAM, the CMOS battery, and anything else you can imagine.
Yeah, so speaking of the motherboard here, you mentioned the CPU. Where is the CPU on this board?
So the CPU specifically is located right here, and basically what it does is I like to think of it as the brain of the computer. It basically does all the calculations and thinking for your program, so you can do your daily word processing, watch videos. You know, if you're doing something like gaming, it's a bit more intense. It's really just all around great.
Now, we keep hearing about the price of RAM, how it's skyrocketing with all this AI models.
Yes, of course.
What is RAM and how does it used?
So RAM, at least in personal computer context, it's basically the short-term memory of the computer. So when you have 5 Chrome tabs open, it's basically, it's basically saying that, oh, I remember that there's 5 Chrome tabs open. So if you take it out, it basically doesn't know what's going on in the short term.
Yeah, and then finally, obviously, we have all these things working together, but one of my favorite things as a gamer is the GPU. So what is it and how is that used?
Of course, so this right here is the GPU, otherwise known as the graphics processing unit. And basically, this is for when you're doing like heavy professional word calculations, so that's broadcasting, video encoding, video editing, computer graphics, all your games run in it, all your consoles have a GPU, and really, truly anything in the professional field, I guess, to expand your computer on its capabilities.
Well, Seth, thank you so much for joining us today and for explaining all this to us.
Of course, no problem.
Before AI, computer hardware had a decade where consumers described PCs as the golden age of computer hardware, the 1980s. In the 80s, computer hardware modified technology from niche and expensive machines into standardized, affordable computers. The new PCs featured 8-bit compressors, user-friendly graphic interface, and the introduction of the computer mouse.
By the time the decade ended, computer hardware saw IBM PC-compatible clones control the industry, causing prices to be reduced and ownership to expand. That is how computer hardware evolved for the average consumer. But how did it evolve for video games? Thomas DiSalvo has the details.
How did video games get from this to this? The original game Space Wars was created by MIT students on a microcomputer in Cambridge in 1962. However, early video games were not widely accessible until people could put a quarter in a machine. The arcade is a place to go to get a high score, but there's more reasons to go than just pride. Michael Montaggio, an old school arcade player, says,
"That was a place where we would all congregate and kind of hang out. So it wasn't just about the game itself, it was also interacting with the people that were playing too."
Bringing the arcade experience home with the first generation's consoles was the Magnavox Odyssey, which included 13 games and lacked a CPU chip, limiting its power. A more traditional console experience wouldn't come out until Atari 2600, introducing graphics into the home, with games like Pong, Asteroids, Bowling, and more. Five Towns professor Stephen Cass remembers playing Super Mario on the oldest generation of video game consoles.
The first Nintendo system, played Mario all the time with the kids, and we played hours on end. We played with the N64 system.
The next mainstream advancement in video game hardware wouldn't come until 1996 with Super Mario 64, a three-dimensional platformer on the Nintendo 64, letting players explore three-dimensional lands unhindered. Maze Wars in 1973 was the first ever 3D game made on a microcomputer, leading the way for games like Doom to be played on anything. But what do gamers think of the extra dimension being added to games? An avid video game player, Jalen Perkins, thinks the shift is great.
Most necessary things we needed just for gaming to progress overall, and I have tons of really good experiences with them.
Today, there are still demands for better hardware for two purposes, either to make the consoles more portable or to make the games look more realistic. From Five Towns College, I'm Thomas DiSalvo reporting.
Thanks, Thomas, for the history lesson. Now let's see what some FTC students' favorite gaming consoles have been over their time of playing video games.
Right now, the one I use the most is my Steam Deck, but like of all time, probably the Wii. I grew up with the Wii, like it was my first console, I played my first games on it, and it just has like the best library, you can always come back to it.
In my genuine opinion, objectively now, after growing up, I think the PlayStation 5 has been probably the best console, like holistically or just like all the way around, just looking at all the perks and the nifty tricks it has.
I would definitely say Xbox 360 because I put all my time into that game. I made the most amount of friends on that system, and it's just, the games on there are truly revolutionary.
PlayStation. I've grown up all my life playing on numerous consoles. I played on Nintendo, I played on Xbox, PlayStation, but for me, growing up, it's primarily been my console of choice. And why I'd say it's probably just, more reliable.
I want to say PC. I really want to say PC because it just has a lot more games and better games and whatnot. But I have to say console because I just been playing console my whole life, and PC just costs way too much.
For gaming overall, PC. You definitely have a lot more variety when it comes to it, and there's not a lot of things that us console gamers have with PC.
I prefer PC gaming because A, you don't have to pay for subscriptions to play online, and also it just has a bigger library.
You can pretty much do anything on a PC. With console, you're limited, gotta pay subscriptions, but with a PC, just do what you want.
A wild variety of consoles for sure, but personally, aside from PC, which I'll always have in my heart, I think my favorite console has to be the Nintendo Wii.
Well, my favorite is the Switch. I'm a current gen gamer these days. I have the old consoles, but I play the Switch all the time. I play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I love playing that.
Yeah, now personally, Jace, I don't know about you, but all this talk about video games makes me really want to play something right now.
Oh, you really do?
What do you say we go 1-to-1 in a Fortnite 1v1?
Oh, I'm down for that, man.
All right, meet me on the other side of the studio in 5 minutes.
All right.
For years, gamers complained when they lost, blaming anything but themselves for losing. We're going to put that to the test to see if better hardware gives an advantage or if it's just a skill issue. We will go head-to-head in a Fortnite 1v1, best of 10. We will also swap who is on what console halfway through. So let's look at our matchup.
In this corner, made in 2024, we have a 4070 Ti with 64 gigs of RAM, and it has a smooth frame rate of 60 frames per second. It's the PC.
And in the other corner, we have an NVIDIA Tegra 1 with 4 gigs of RAM and a max frame rate of 30 frames per second. It's a decade old, the Nintendo Switch.
Now that the stage is set, let's see if the man or the machine makes you better at video games.
Good luck, Jace.
Good luck, Daniel.
Yeah, let's go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, I already. Oh, hello. Ah. There we go.
All right.
That's one.
Oh, hold on. I gotta.
There we go. All right, ready?
You can do that. All right.
And let's go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh. This is actually a really difficult play on the controller. I'm not used to this. No, please, no, please. I don't want to use the controller.
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. No, please, no, anything but this. No, I can't go out this way. I can't go out this way.
Oh.
That's 3-1 now. We have one more and then we're switching.
Okay.
There we go. All right, so that's 5. Now we're gonna switch, and let's see. Does the hardware make you better, or does the player?
Okay. Let's.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know what she's buying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm trying to get out. Oh, no, don't bludgeon me. Don't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't pickaxe me. You know what? It's fine. If you want to play that game, I'll play that game.
No, no, please, no. Anything with this. No, please, 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 please. Anything with this. Anything with this. Anything with this.
Maybe
Where
I
are you?
can
Where are you?
do
Where are
that.
you? Anything with this. Anything with this. Thank you.
How much help did you have?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
How much help did you have?
Not a lot. Where did you go?
I am nowhere and everywhere.
There we go.
Oh.
All right. So that's 8 total right now. We have 2 more to go. You ready?
Okay.
Finish this up. No! Please no, please no, please no, please no. This is close. Oh my god! Oh my gosh. I was so low. All right, last round. Ready?
All right, ready.
Let's go.
Oh, there goes Bill. No, no.
Come here, come here. There we go.
Oh.
And that is it. That's 10.
All right.
Good game, Jace. How do you think you did?
I think I did pretty good. I at least got 1 KO on you.
I think that kind of settles the whole debate that I think the player is better than the hardware.
I would say that does.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back with our producer, Thomas DiSalvo, for a legally distinct Jeopardy after a short break.
Five Town students, are you looking for a hands-on experience in radio? Look no further than the new FTC Soundstream, the sound of Five Towns College. Broadcasting live 7 days a week, join us in the Gene Free Studios. For more information, visit us at ftcsoundstream.com.
Hello and welcome to Cut the Music. We cannot afford that. CBS will sue us. And this is Legally Distinct Jeopardy with your host, me, Thomas DiSalvo, the producer of the show, and our 2 guests. You know them. You've tolerated them for this long. Daniel Garcia and Jason DeMarco. So how have you two both been?
I think saying that they tolerate me is a little rude, but I'll look past that because I'm happy to be here.
I mean, they watched this far. Jace?
Yeah, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm ready to take down Daniel here.
So here's how this is going to work. I give you questions, and you give me answers. We're going to go pick down the list down in column order. When you have the answer, buzz in. We're going to go with parts of the controller for 100. The 2 buttons that can move in a 360 degrees. I heard Daniel first. What is your answer?
Is that a joystick?
It is a joystick.
Jason, I thought you said you were going to beat me. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm ready for this. I'll take parts of the controller 200.
What are the 4 keys on a keyboard do you typically use to move in a video game? Jace?
What are WASD?
See if that's correct. WASD, also known as WASD.
I guess you're going for 300 then, parts of a controller.
You really don't get a choice in this matter. What are the frontmost buttons on a controller called? Jace?
What are the letter buttons?
No, it's not.
Daniel?
It's the triggers. I had to think about that one for a second.
Yeah, they get harder as the list goes down. That was 300, so let's see if we can get 4. Ready, guys?
Yeah.
Parts of controller, 400. What are the 4 letters or shapes on a gaming controller? Daniel?
ABYX.
All right, you know what, for fun? For the actual points, because you're so far ahead, what's the other half?
It is triangle, square, X, and triangle, square, X, and oh my gosh, wait, I'm missing one. Circle.
Correct.
Yes, there we go.
I was going to take away if you got that wrong on circle.
It's fine. I did it. I got it.
You did get it right. We are at the first 500, one of the most big points of the game.
Yeah, but still not enough for Jace to catch up to me.
I mean, it's 1,000
I
points.
can get within 100.
Yeah, but I think I'm going to get this one right over you, Jace, so you better catch up.
1,000 points is a lot of points. All right, let's see parts of controller for 500. The signal that most controllers use to pair with consoles. Jace, or Jace is first.
What is the controller port?
No.
No, that is not correct.
It's Bluetooth.
Correct.
There we go.
Well, I use wireless. I use wired controllers all the time. I didn't know that. How was I supposed to know?
It's parts of controller. You gotta know it or you don't.
Okay.
We are now at the second half of the game. We have video game literacy. Jace, you would have to sweep this to win.
All right, I can.
You can do this, man.
I can do this.
You can do this.
See, I still don't know what video game literacy actually means. I asked you, you won't explain it to me, so now I'm feeling a little less confident.
I mean, that's half the fun of the show. You never know what the question is.
Let's get to the first one and let's see how I do here.
Video game literacy for 100, please. What does a red barrel typically symbolize in a video game?
Oh, wait, a red barrel, like TNT?
Okay, what does that do?
Explodes.
Correct.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you see the category now?
I got it now.
Okay.
Literacy.
So how do things actually work in the video games? I got it.
Yeah. Let me see video game literacy for 200, though. What normally happens when you enter a gigantic empty room?
It's a dead end.
That is incorrect.
Nothing's there, so I assume you do nothing. But clearly there's an answer here for 200 points on the line.
Let's see what the answer is. It's a boss fight.
Really?
Big empty.
Typically when I enter a room and it's a boss fight, there's a big bad boss there ready to take me down.
Nope.
Okay.
Empty room. You got to know it.
I guess I'm just playing the wrong video games to be video game literate.
Yeah, don't think you're literate enough here. Let me see video game literacy for 300 now. A red cross on the ground symbolizes what? So you've been playing a lot of Overwatch recently, right?
Yeah. I haven't actually touched Overwatch in a while, but typically anything that has a red cross, like the American organization, symbolizes healing.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
We got 2 questions left. We got 400 and 500. Jace?
I'll go 400.
400. Let's see it. When you see a waterfall in front of you, what do you do? Jace?
You walk into it.
True. That is correct. Walk through it.
You do.
I see an empty waterfall. I just walk into it.
I see an empty anything in a video game, and I think there's some sort of hidden secret behind it.
Oh, now you think there's a boss fight there?
I don't know if it's a boss fight, but there's definitely something.
Let me see video game literacy for 500, please. What do you do when you lose a multiplayer game?
Things that I might do: smash a controller, smash a keyboard, smash my monitor, throw my headset.
Are you going with
rage
that?
Quit. I think the easiest thing is just gonna be rage quit, actually.
That is incorrect.
No.
Jace?
I say good game.
Both of you are too good of people. You blame your teammates.
Really?
What?
You blame your teammates. It's never your fault. It's 22 to 600. I'm gonna say, Jace, you know what? To make this interesting, you get 2,000 extra points to bet on Final Jeopardy. To make this interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
Now show me what Final Jeopardy is. Final Jeopardy is actually going to be a free response question.
Okay.
Whatever makes me laugh or the funniest response gets points, best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
So your responses are the phrase you say to your parents when they tell you to get off a video game,
Oh.
the first thing you check in a co-op video game, the name of the disease when you hoard all your items to the end of the game. All right, Jace, please give me the phrase you say when your parent tells you to get off a video game.
I can't pause an online video game.
Good answer, good answer. Daniel?
5 more minutes, please.
Gonna have to go with Jace on that one. Now, the first thing you check in a co-op video game. Jace?
I check for my team member's sanity.
Yeah, I can care less about my team member's sanity. I'm checking their kill-death ratio to make sure they're going to help me and not put me stuck in plat for the rest of my life.
Good answer. I'm gonna have to give it to you,
Oh,
Dan.
thank you.
My personal answer was shoot him in the face first. Make sure friendly fire's on.
I mean,
That's
if you're playing CSGO, that might get you banned.
That's how you know it's a good video game, though. What is the name of the disease when you hoard all your items?
Liability.
Liability sounds like a legal term, and to make us talk more in medical terms, I would have to say bad teammate-itis.
Gonna go with Dan for the more in-there insult.
Well, Thomas, thank you for putting together such a fun show today and telling us how expensive these computer prices are actually getting.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to repair mine now after it just crashed.
Well, that's all from us. I'm Daniel Garcia.
And I'm Jace DeMarco. Thanks for watching.